The Fermi Paradox. Solution. Extraterrestrials were here in our solar system, and they landed on the moon. There have been claims people have observed the moon. The moon is easy to observe through binoculars. Even with the naked eye, people have seen the man in the moon, or different patterns in the dark areas and light areas, and the Tycho crater with its radiating rays, and imagine different shapes and forms. But through binoculars and through telescopes, people have seen what they thought were engineering structures on the moon. Buildings, bridges, under cuts that seem like underground, either bunkers or excavations. All of these have been explained as shadows. The human mind projecting patterns over top of data that's either not well resolved or later becomes more resolved. Theories that maybe there was a alien base on the dark side of the moon and we would be unable to detect it once we sent probes and mapped the entire surface of the moon. Even manned missions that went around the back of the moon found absolutely no evidence of any of this. So, tricks of the light, patterns, using the human brain, finds patterns where there are none. Exploration, all have debunked this. So, this solution seems improbable to me entirely. But again, I'm open to possibilities. If 2001, the monolith is found on the moon, if that were the case, it would be pretty definitive evidence. I mean, we certainly haven't planted anything on the moon, so it would have to be, by definition, someone else. But there's no evidence to this effect. So I would put this at a 1 out of 10 possible, where 10 is most likely and 1 is least likely. It seems least likely to me. Plus, why wouldn't they just come here? I guess one reason is erosion or geology of the Earth, whereas the moon is relatively inert in that regard. But so maybe that's why it's not a 0 and it's a 1. So maybe I'll put it at a 2. Okay. Well, tell me what you think. If you have any ideas on this hypothesis, this possible solution, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And smash the like helps me. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great, great night. Take care. Go out and look at the moon.